Hey, my lovely Willow Vibes Tribe members. I'm Jessica from Willow Vines Intuitive Vibes, and I'm here to do a collective message. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Stick around. Hope you do stay. Love it if you would. So, okay, I sat down, and I still am staring at barcodes, and I'm just like, I don't know what that's about. I had a dream about them, and it pertained to theft and crap, but it's not making me think of that. It's making me think of, like, barcodes go to specific things, and I know I've said this before. So it's like a code, like a language, between people, because, I mean, who else would it be? It could be coding in a computer as well, like maybe somebody does that. But, as I picked up on IT energy and stuff like that before, but this feels like, almost feels like a spiritual code. Like each thing has its own separate meaning, whatever that means. Because I don't know what these codes are. Like I can't be like, oh, one's a dragonfly, one's a feather, whatever. Which it could be things like that, but it's like each word, each phrase, each number, each object or animal or whatever, it all means something specific. But I almost feel like people are communicating in this way. I feel like Spirit's communicating with you or whoever in that way in their codes. It's like signs or codes. Codes for something. Because now I'm looking at stripes and the moon. Stripes and the moon. Moon is intuitive energy. It's very secretive as well, but because you can't see everything with the moon energy. The sun energy, it's just like, whoo, there it is, But the moon, it's like, you can only see so much. You can only see so much. I mean, intuitively, you can only see so much anyways, and now it's making me think of psychic gifts and stuff, because when I was doing that little my thoughts about what had happened here in Maine, it was weird how I was prompted to do it, and I shared it, and I still feel very strongly about what I said, but I was watching a live press conference today, and they were looking at the river and the maps, which is what I was doing before I even did that video, because I just got thinking. It was like I was thinking from either from the perpetrator's perspective or from a police perspective. And I did talk a lot about investigations and stuff like that too. So it's like in different readings or just in my life in general, this could be going on for some of you as well, because I know a lot of you are very intuitive. Bits and pieces come out. You don't always know where things go. You don't always know what it means. Like, okay, for example, I had someone show up a while ago who was not very happy, and she was talking about spiritual enlightenment and how she's so fucking enlightened and whatever, which, that's her journey. Whatever's going on with her, it's her business. But she basically attacked me in a sense, because she's like, oh, if you're so psychic, then you should know this. And I've had other people say that to me before, like, oh, if you're a tarot reader, if you're psychic, if you're a medium, you should know fucking everything, basically. You should know whatever. But you don't, because we never know everything. We know what we need to know, and Spirit is cryptic. They really are. They speak in a fucking code. And it takes time and skill, it's a learning curve to understand these codes, because every medium and every psychic, that's what this is, they have their own code with Spirit. And I said this in a prior reading too, like I said, for example, with the dragonfly, that can mean one thing for me and something else for another person or whatever. So Spirit knows what it means for me. It's just like reading tarot cards, no matter who the reader is. I pick up one card and I could see something completely different. That card could mean something specific to me, but it means something completely different to the reader, a different reader. So it doesn't mean that if I'm reading a card one way and a different reader is reading it another way, it doesn't mean that either one of us are wrong. It's just how Spirit's talking to us. It's what they're showing us. It's what we see. Because for some reason, I keep wanting to say, like, if you're psychic, if if you're this gifted, then you should know this, you should know that, you should know everything. But we never do. We can't. That would just be like, whew, mind-boggling, just gonna say. We know enough to protect ourselves, to make better choices, for guidance, because that's all it's about, and reassurance, and they like to let us know that they're there for us and stuff like that. But I don't know, someone might be questioning somebody's abilities because they don't know everything. But I feel like you know a lot more than most. Do you know what I mean? It's like, okay, yeah, you knew this, you knew that, but you don't know this and this. Maybe you're not supposed to, or maybe you misread the code that spirit gave you. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just feel like you should know. I don't have to say anything. You should already know. That's not how shit works. Just saying. Because I don't know, that's in this energy for some reason. I don't know, it's making me think of, like, when I pick up on cases, whether they were solved or not, like, what was that case? I can't remember now. I did this the last time I tried to bring it up, which was a while ago. I want to say her name was Haley, but I don't think it is. But anyways, her boyfriend ended up killing her, Brian or whatever, and it was, like, down in Florida. They were nomadic and traveled. And I did a reading on it because a subscriber asked me to before they found the boyfriend. And the way that the message came into me, I didn't say it in the reading because I was new to doing that and I was nervous and I didn't want to be wrong, which I'm not afraid to be wrong anymore, but it's a learning curve, you know what I mean? With things like that. So if you're working with your gifts, don't fear being wrong because we're human. And messages are cryptic, just say it. But anyways, in that situation, I mentioned significance with a book, a backpack, and I said something about water. It felt like marshland, but there was water. I'm like, there's water all around me, that's how it came through. That's how I saw it. And he was found deceased with a backpack and a book and whatever in the water. So he was under the water, which is why they couldn't find him for a while. And then, of course, the water, receded, and then there he was. But how the hell was I supposed to know that? And then I got the confirmation. I'm like, oh, that makes sense. The water's all around me because he was submerged in it. I knew it was like a wetlands or something, but it came out. It didn't come out direct like that. You can be direct with messages. Any reader can, any psychic, whatever. But we can only be as direct as we understand. I hope that makes sense. I don't know, someone must be wondering that stuff. So anyways, someone's taking for jerk, just saying. Maybe people on social media are wondering that about you. They could be gossiping about you if you're spiritual, but even if you're not. Most of you are that watch me, just saying. But there's trash talk, like, yeah, right. Because that's what's making me think of, like, yeah, right. You don't fucking know this. You don't know that. You're not who you claim to be. You don't have these abilities, but you do. And maybe people are going to start seeing that. But I feel like I'm talking shit about someone because I don't believe them. I don't believe them, so blah, blah, blah. Someone's doing that, or they did. You could have unfriended this person or these people. Maybe some of you are pulling away from social media completely because it's just like, I don't care about your opinion kind of thing. Especially if you're going to be nasty. I don't know, I feel like I'm making fun of someone. So someone, you left their life or they left yours, and whoever that is was making fun of your ass. More than one person was, for different reasons at different times, different groups of people, especially if it's happening on social media. I don't know, I just feel like I don't believe you. So, someone doesn't believe in you, believe what you're saying, they don't believe your spiritual gifts, whatever it is, and that's on them because they're just not going to get the guidance. It has nothing to do with you, so don't allow the haters of the world to discourage you from doing or saying what you feel is right, no matter what we're talking about. Because even without spiritual gifts, if you're just telling the truth about a situation, because this has happened to me in the past where I knew, like, a friend of mine, I knew that her husband was cheating on her. I mean, I literally knew. It wasn't, like, hearsay. And when I told her, I got shunned for it, basically, which I understood why, you know, because you want to believe your spouse and all that stuff. But after everything came out, you know, she apologized to me for that years later. And I was like, it is what it is. Like, it didn't bother me that she didn't believe me. I was just telling her because it was the right thing to do, and I wanted her to know because that's what I would want. You know what I mean? So it's not just with spiritual stuff. You could have just told somebody something and they just didn't believe. Like, yeah, right. They probably didn't believe that you can read fucking minds, just saying, or that you were connected to this person or a specific person, whoever it is. Wi-Fi could be very significant, like within your home, like real Wi-Fi, not just spiritual Wi-Fi. But somebody might be recognizing that you are connected to them, like I was just thinking that, what the hell, and you said it, or you just know things before people say things, or you just know what's going on with them. Even if you don't like consciously know, you just know. You trust yourself. And it's because, it's because for some of you, people around you, no matter who they are telling you exactly what they're up to. They're telling you their intentions, but they're not speaking it. You just know their intentions. It's like, how the fuck did you know that I was going to do this? How did you know that I was thinking this? You know, like, even if you're just picking up on energies and you don't know exactly what someone's thoughts are, because sometimes with telepathy, you know, if we're picking up on somebody else, it can feel like our own thoughts. But yeah, there's definitely a spiritual connection here. You're connected. You're highly connected to source, to spirit. But I feel like you connect to other people as well when it matters. There's also a soul connection here, like a love connection. You could dream about this person, but your dreams are significant. I've said this before, so whoever this resonates with, pay attention to your dreams. They could be psychic dreams or just about people's intentions, because I almost feel like there's shared dreams here where you, even if your dream isn't exactly the same as somebody else's, it could be very similar, because whatever their subconscious mind is processing and going through, you're tapping into it. So you could be tapping into someone in the dream space, or they're doing that to you. It just depends on who is who and what's going on in the situation. Let's see. I want one of these for this, the spiritual Wi-Fi. The color purple is very significant for some of you. And stars, like nighttime stars. Clinging, holding on, obsessing, spying. Alright, if you're heavily thinking of another person, this person's wearing a fucking mask. You can see beyond the mask because you're connecting to a problem. You've connected to a problematic person around you. I've gotten this energy so many fucking times. It must be important for someone, because I feel like this is like someone's persona, what they show you, what they say to you, whatever. And this is what's really going on. You're picking up on their obsessive energy. You know they're spying on you. Someone is heavily fucking watching someone. They could be watching your tarot. If you're a tarot reader, they're watching your readings and you see it. But they're watching it for not positive reasons. Probably just to fucking run their piss flap about your ass. You know what I mean? Like, oh, that's wrong, or you think this, or you know what I mean? Just blah, blah, blah gossip crap. Because whoever this is, they don't fucking believe in anything but themselves. This person can be very charming. I don't know, I feel like if I pay attention, I get information, then I could charm the pants off of you or something, because someone really wants to they want to connect to you, but they're not romantically connected to you, like the soulmate, twin flame energy. Whoever this is, it's not your twin flame, they're not your fucking soulmate, they're not anything like that. They want to be. So if I listen to what you say, whether it's tarot or not, but that did show up, so if I listen to what you say, what you post, if I get all this information on your ass, then I can make you think that we're connected, because we're going to say the same crap or whatever, you know, however it works. Someone's doing that. I don't know if someone's saying that about you, like maybe they're wondering, Like, how do you know certain things? Are you spying on me? Like, are you, how did you know that? What are you doing? Like, because we're not connected. I don't believe in this shit. So you must be stalking me, kind of thing. I kind of feel separate energies there. So there's someone here where I'm going to say you are definitely not stalking, spying, watching, paying attention to fucking anyone else but yourself. But someone might view you that way because of the things you know. You're disconnected. You know, spirit's letting you know, but it's not just spirit. Whoever this person is letting you know. They just aren't aware that they're letting you know. But there is someone who is paying attention and pretending to be connected to you. Like, I'm gonna charm you. This is charming energy. Prince fucking Charming is here, and he ain't that charming. Just saying. Alright. I'll watch over you. You could be connected to this person because you are watching over them, you're protecting them, but their loved ones are watching over them and letting you know what's going on with them for whatever reason, whatever this is pertaining to. I don't know if there's any spiritual spying, it's definitely for someone's protection, but I feel like spirit's watching over someone. Like, I'm watching over you. I'm letting you know who I'm shaking all of a sudden, who's spying on you, who a problem is. Like, I know who the problem is and I'm letting you know. That's what spirit's doing. So if you're picking up on this obsessive energy, or you're always drawn to a specific person, it's because spirit's letting you know about them. I don't know, because there's something important that you need to know. Because, I don't know, this person is not... They're unhinged, whoever they are. I just heard, and potentially dangerous, depending on if they get what they want or not. The past returns for a time, but no, it's reversed. I'll watch over you so the past doesn't come back. Okay, if you thought this was a thing of the past, it's not. It's happening now. So, okay, for some of you, this could be where the spiritual protection is coming in. You could have picked up on this energy and felt like someone was spying, stalking, watching, like you had a stalker or something. You could have been picking up on those energies, those signs and stuff, whether it's telepathically or however the hell it's happening for you. You could have just been like, oh my god, I have a stalker. You know, you were worried about it. But it wasn't happening then. It wasn't happening in the past. It's happening now. It's happening now. You were being warned ahead of time that this person was going to be like, oh, hey, I'm fucking paying attention, kind of thing. You know, people could have been fucking with you and messing with you in the past, but regardless of literal people, living people, and whatever situation was going on for you in the past, I don't know, because what comes around goes around, so it's almost like something's coming back around, but this feels like predictive energy. It's predictive. Yeah, someone's heavily paying attention to you now. Because they might not have been paying attention in the past. You know, like, or they weren't, like, hardcore paying attention. Because I kept saying, if seeing is believing, you're going to fucking see. And it could pertain to this situation where if you were worried about somebody stalking you, watching you, spying, doing whatever, and you were talking about it, people might not have believed you, or a specific person didn't believe you. And something's going to occur where everyone's going to fucking know. You know, like, they're either going to know that this happened or that it's happening because someone's mask is coming off. Because usually with people who are obsessive, eventually they take action, you know? Someone's going to make a stupid move and you're prepared for this. No one's going to pass or anything like that. That's not what this is, but someone's going to be stupid. And Because someone's sick of waiting. I just heard I've been waiting for this moment forever. Yeah, someone's been obsessing. They've been waiting for this moment forever to say something, do something. Chaos and conflict. I don't know if this is I'm gonna be your savior type crap, or it almost feels like when the world is rushing around you, you're super busy, you got a lot going on, a lot of problems, whether it's within the whether it's in the community or within your life. That's the perfect time to strike. Okay, this is really fucked up because my kids were just talking about this yesterday, and I didn't even think of it till they brought it up, because my daughter was like, oh, is this, with the crap that happened to me, is this the shit that you were picking up on? It sounds a lot like it. And I was like, yeah. Well, she was talking privately to my son, and my son's kind of a skeptic. He believes more because he sees all these confirmations all the fucking time with me, and I pick up on him constantly. But not constantly, but a lot. But anyways, I pick up on a lot of people around me, especially if you're in my energy. Oh, I'll feel your wrath, and a lot of you are like that. But anyways, this is reminding me of a readings, multiple. I stand corrected, multiple readings. Because it's a warning where I had said, because this was one of my 911 calls, and that's what they were talking about, because Emma's like, oh my God, this is the shit you were saying. Because I said there's like a diversion when there's all this chaos going on. The police are preoccupied, and they fucking are right now, in this situation, at least in the state of Maine. But it could be a different situation at a different location for you, you know what I mean? Like, this is just what I picked up on, which was, okay, everything's all chaotic and crazy. Everyone's in a tizzy. First responders are fucking busy. That's the perfect time for stupid people, whether they're obsessive, stalkers, thieves, because I was picking up on break-ins, home invasions, setting fires, which could be problems, problem here, problem there, too many problems. So if there's so many problems everywhere else, no one's going to be focused on you, or when you need help, when someone does something dumb, it's easier to get away. It's easier to get away when there's so much going on. It's easier to get away with something. It's easier to just get away, period, when there's so much going on, because everyone's in a fucking tizzy over something else. But I said that in readings and stuff. And even if it doesn't have to do with home invasions and people being problematic and stuff like that, and officers being busy, whether it's done on purpose or not, or people are taking advantage of that opportunity, like to create more chaos, because that happens, just saying. It could be just in your life, you have so much going on. There's diversions everywhere, this person's doing this person's doing that. There's just problems all around, so you can't focus. People could be trying to, I don't know if this has already happened or if it's coming up, where someone or multiple people might try to wreak havoc, keep you busy, keep your mind busy, and just, I don't know, bring on this crazy energy so that you can't focus on what the real problem is, so you can't pick up on certain things. Could be a group of people, but I feel like there's a lot of chaos going on within a community. I know there is in Maine, but this feels like something else, unless there's another problem that's going to arise while this bullshit's going on. Do you know what I mean? Because it kind of feels, I don't know, it feels just like, I want to distract the crap out of you so you can't focus, you can't think, you can't pick up on this, that, or the other. Like, you won't see me coming. You won't see this coming because of all this chaos, but you've already seen it coming because you picked up on it during the lull, during the quiet time. Because Spirit has showed you all this shit ahead of time, because you can't focus right now, or you won't be able to coming up. but everything that was shown to you, that you felt, your dreams, shit like that, is coming in. Whether it's for you or not, because some of you could be having, psychic dreams about friends, family, just people you know and love, even if it's not affecting you personally. But I don't know, this feels like such a strong message that I feel like it would be for you, like individually, like whoever's having the dreams, it's a warning for your ass, it's not just for the ones you love. Because I'm going to do with like it looks like a party banner. You know what you hang up for like a birthday party. So I don't know if there's a party, a birthday party, or celebration that could be significant. It also was reminding me of like the flags that get hung up outside of dealerships and stuff for vehicles. So a vehicle, or either buying a new vehicle, fixing a vehicle, something to do with a vehicle could be significant, or a dealership, a place that sells vehicles, whether it's a large one, small one, could be very significant. Right in the middle. I'm right in the middle. Someone's right in the middle of the chaos. I'm right in the middle of the chaos. I'm right in the middle of the problem. I don't know if somebody put you in the middle of something, or if you're going to find yourself stuck in the middle of some bullshit. I don't want to let this go. I can't let this go. So if there's anything that you're feeling, any information you find out, if somebody says something, does something, you witness it, whatever it is, whether it's spiritual or otherwise, if it's something that you can't let go of, like, why does this keep coming back? Why do I keep thinking about this? I don't feel like you're overthinking something obsessively. It just feels like it always pops back up. Why does it always pop back up? Because it's significant. Because it's significant. It's significant information. So any repeating messages that you get yourself, that you hear, that makes sense to you, and it's just like, I've heard this before. Why the fuck is it coming back up? Why am I seeing that sign again? Why am I having this dream again? Whatever it is. It's for a reason. The things that are repeated are most important. Personal, powerful growth. So you're definitely growing through this situation regardless. I want a little bit more on this chaos and conflict, please. There could be someone who's a con artist here. They're trying to pull a fast one over you or someone else. The overthinker. You're overthinking something. Or someone else is. Stuck, irrational, chaotic. Chaos and conflict is fucking clarified by chaotic. Somebody might have thought that you were overthinking a situation, that you were being irrational, that you were trying to, I don't know, like you're just overthinking shit. You're not. Whatever this is, you're not overthinking this. It's coming up for a reason. It keeps coming back around for a reason. 3-3 is significant. Someone could be 33 or the number 6. It's coming back up for a reason, and you're not being irrational. I feel like if you were talking to someone or people about whatever you were feeling, or whatever this conflict is, this chaos and energy, if you told somebody, whether it was one person or multiple people, they could have thought you were being irrational, like okay, this doesn't make any fucking sense, but you're not. There's also something significant to do with a fucking tick, and I don't know what the tick is about. Did somebody get Lyme disease or something? Do they have ticks on them? Do they go in the woods a lot? A tick in the ER. Maybe somebody got tested for Lyme disease because they were feeling shitty. But anyways, I don't know. I just feel like I don't believe something because it's too much. Or I don't know. Whatever it is, you were not being irrational with whatever this is, whatever you knew about, whatever was going on, whatever you were sensing or picking up on. But someone definitely was making you feel that way. Because, I just want to be like, okay, you got fucking problems, but you don't. Someone's being fucking sneaky, and you're picking up on it. You know it. Devious, untrusting, deceitful. Yeah, there's a bullshitter here. Someone was trying to make you look irrational. They're trying to make you look nuts. So that no one would trust you, but not only that, so that you wouldn't trust your own instincts, so you wouldn't trust yourself. Because for some reason, I want to say, it almost feels like, okay, everything's pointing in this direction, you know, like, I'm seeing this is going on, whatever, this is what I'm feeling, but somebody's like, no, look over here, because this is wrong, it doesn't make any fucking sense, this makes sense. But it's all lies. Whatever physically makes sense is bullshit, basically. They were trying to get you to second guess yourself. There we go. There's someone here who's trying to get you to second guess your intuition, or just second guess yourself, period. It's the gaslighting crap I keep picking up on, where it's like, I found this, and then no matter what it is, and they're like, that never happened, you didn't find that. Or they come up with some excuse as to what the fuck, you know, why you found what you found. So if it was a message, oh, that was just this, or that was old, I don't know, something like that. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Indecisive, stone heart, and worrying. Well, I don't know. Whoever this person had you all up in your head, you were probably panicked over something, because this person's fucking cruel as shit. And they wanted you up in your head, so you're torn. You wouldn't believe yourself, or you wouldn't believe something or someone, or so no one would believe you, period. A railroad could be significant, like railroad tracks, a train, something. Being railroaded, just saying. I don't know, I feel panicked with this. All this chaos is creating panic. So someone tried to scare you, basically. And then they were judging you for it. Like, oh, look at you, you're fucking nuts. Like, you're so scared. You're worried about this and that. It's all imaginary. You're fucking delusional. Yeah, this person's fucking conniving as shit. And they would tell people that stuff, like, and start judging you. That's what that feels like. Yeah. Betrayal. Because they didn't want their bullshit to be revealed. There's a painful ending here that could have already happened, but I feel like most of you already know who the problem person or people are in your life, but this is like, I just heard, you want to see, I'll fucking show you. You want to see, I'll show you. So maybe somebody's going to show you something, they're going to show you who betrayed you or what this is about, because the wolves are like kind of going towards the body, this man, like sniffing it out, like wait a minute, what's going on here? So there could be two people, or a person who's figuring out who hurt you. Like, oh, yeah, there's fucking burdens here too. It could be upsetting them now that they found out. This just feels like a heavy workload is what it feels like. I feel like I'm putting everything on someone, like, do this, like, yeah, somebody wants you to do a lot. You could have been very burdened by spiritual messages, or this person is, or these people, but this feels like, yeah, I feel like there's someone who's very burdened that you knew what they were up to, you knew what was going on. Could be a Virgo, not necessarily, but this person's keeping to themselves because they're afraid of this. Some of you could have been picking up on somebody else's fears, just saying, but I don't know, I feel like I don't want you to know, and I'm really worried that you're going to know. Because this person probably knows that you already do know. You know what I mean? Yeah. They're really worried, because there's the fucking conflict. Someone was creating problems for you, or they're going to. I feel like both. I don't feel like this is over. I don't know what to do here now. Because there's clarity. Someone's intuition has been proven correct. Psychic messages otherwise. Something has been proven. Or it's going to be. Something about leading the way. because Spirit's been leading the way. Your intuition's been leading you towards this information, regardless, but Spirit took the wheel, like Jesus took the wheel in this situation, and I feel like it's upsetting somebody else. Someone put a lot of work into making you look incredible and to cause problems. And now whoever this is going to be faced with these issues because, or worse, and they're not going to know what to do. Or they already don't know what to do. There could be a sudden apology coming in. There is something significant to do with fishing, a pond, fishing, I don't know, going fishing, catching fish, catch and release, whatever that is to you. It could be literal, or maybe somebody wants to eat fish or something. Someone might come in to apologize because they're afraid of facing their own karma. I just heard, look what I've done. Someone did something they shouldn't have done. Could be a mother figure, not necessarily, or someone did something to this Empress energy. I don't know, I just want to be like, look what I've done. Huh, I never noticed that. This dog is bringing him lunch. You could have brought food to this person. You could have packed him lunch, dinner, something, like, because this is being a loyal friend. This is being very giving to someone who wasn't giving to you. Maybe they had a lot going on, but this person was doing too much anyways. I don't know, I feel like someone was focused on something else, even if it pertained to you, and you were just trying to help them. Someone might be seeing that now, like, oh, I looked at your help as though it was a problem or something. Because that dude's got a lot going on. I just heard you came, it's like you came in like a wrecking ball. You came in out of nowhere. Something happened really fast, which is probably where some clarity came in, because whoever this is or anyone else involved, they didn't have time to think or react. But you could have picked up on, whoever this person is, you could have picked up on their intentions. Because for some reason I want to say, like, okay, for example, if you're like this dog and you're being very friendly and giving, and you're not a problematic person, you don't want to cause problems, you're not like little to no drama type person, you could have, I don't know, I almost feel like I'm acting like another person. So when you were around whoever this was, you could have gotten into a heated conversation, or you could have said something or done something towards them. I don't feel like it's physical or anything. But whatever you said, whether you raised your voice or not, that was their energy. You were doing to them what they do to another person or people. So it was like putting their own crap right in their face, but they didn't look at it that way. They just looked at you as though, like, why are you yelling at me? Or, you know, why are you acting this way right now? Why are you so passionate about me, about the situation, about this? Someone might be thinking like that. Like, why do you care so much? Why do you care if I get over this person or situation? Why do you care if I do well? You know what I mean? Like, why do you care so much? Because that person cares too much about another person or situation, and they need to be more focused on themselves. So you could have been acting as though, you know, you were heavily into them, because that's their energy, because they were either heavily into you or heavily into somebody else, and you were reflecting it back to them. Heyoka empaths do that a lot. It's probably why they end up alone a lot, because people can't stand it. A lot of people don't want to look in a mirror, just saying, you could have done that to somebody. Because you know what's making me think of now, too, is like, say there's someone that you're just not attracted to, they're not your type, you don't get turned on by them, but all of a sudden you feel like super like randy, you know what I mean? When you're around them, that's probably because that's how they're feeling. You could be picking up on their passionate energy, their angry energy, their happy energy, their depressed energy. I just heard you know too much. So someone doesn't like that you understand how they feel or that you know what's going on in their life. A bell could be very significant. I don't know. This bell's gonna, like, liberty or death. It's on the top of the tower. This bell is ringing and it's gonna fucking fall. I feel like spirit or you, both of you, rang the bell so many fucking times that now it's gonna crumble. It's like, warning, warning, warning. Boom. Sorry. Because that's making me think of the Liberty Bell, which is like about freedom. Like trying to free someone from a situation. You could have been trying to free the horse. That's what I kept talking about a while ago, the number 3. Free 3, free the horse. Like, you could have been trying to help someone. Free them from this clingy, sneaky bullshit. Free them from conflict and burdens and betrayal and just a painful situation for them. And they could have been looking at it all wrong, because every time you'd be like, hey, they didn't hear the bell. It's making me think of, like, in the Polar Express, the Christmas bell. If you don't believe, you don't hear it. Oh my God, if you don't believe, you don't see it either. That's what that is. Because when you don't believe in Santa anymore, you don't hear the Christmas bell. So you could have been ringing this fucking freedom bell forever, like, hey, I'm trying to help you, or I need help, whatever it is. I feel like you could have been trying to help another person, whether you were aware of it or not. And they weren't hearing it. They weren't heeding the warnings because they didn't fucking believe. They didn't believe. This obsessing energy is scary. I'm just saying, they didn't believe. And now they're in hot water. And now they're in trouble. Because they didn't believe. Like, oh, fuck. Because they didn't believe, now they're in hot water. Someone might be getting to their boiling point as well. But I feel like this divine intervention doesn't feel pleasant. It doesn't, actually. I just heard, I took care of you. Like I took care of you when you were sick, when you were whatever. Like, I took care of you. I tried to. I tried to take care of you. So you could have been very helpful to this person. Like, you could have literally taken care of them if they were ill or whatever. But just depends on the situation. Could be a King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Not necessarily, though. Yeah. Intuition and secrets. You picked up on this. That's what I want to say, is you knew what was going on with somebody else or in a situation. You could have known what was going on with a father figure or just an older gentleman, someone who's supposed to be mature. Because look, there's a fire back here. You see the fire coming. Where there's smoke, there's fire. That's a problem. And fire spreads like wildfire. You know what I mean? Just when the area is dry, when there's no emotion, when there's no love, the problems can fester. Passion can go take over too. You see the problem. Because this person, this masculine energy, male, female, doesn't matter, is looking straight ahead. They don't see what's sneaking up on them. They don't see what's sneaking up on them. Something to do with the ER as well, but they don't. They might feel the heat, but they don't know where it's coming from. Like, I'm looking at this when something from the past, something or someone from the past is in your present right now. Because it feels like it's coming back, like the past returns, but it's either the energy. Like, I warned you about this. I warned you about this in the past. I already warned you about this. Now it's coming to burn your ass. That's what that is. I warned you about this. I don't know, this feels kind of scary. It's putting a pit in my stomach right now. So, someone's already been warned. I warned you about this. I don't feel like you were warned. I mean, Spirit could have warned you, but I feel like you warned someone. Because you just had a feeling. Like, whether I'm right or wrong, this is how I feel. This is what's going on. I don't know. This is what it feels like. Whether I'm right or wrong, this is what's going on. Has something to do with readings. There's a specific reading that's very significant. And for some reason, this reading, whether it's a channeled message or a tarot reading, feels like a personal reading. Someone was warned about something in a personal reading, not a public one. Yeah, personal. This person, I don't know if they live in the same state as you or if they live in another state. Because there's travel here, something to do with a reading, the state someone lives in, and travel. Could be very significant. This is just the beginning. Okay, because this is the prequel to Loving You, the deck that I created, but I'm thinking about a prequel. That's why I turned it over. Prequel is what happened before. You know, so it's like there's this incident, but what happened before the incident? So it's getting background information. So it's like this happened, but what led up to this? Some of you might be finding out what led up to whatever this is, whatever's going on. This is the prequel. Going back to explain. Because I said that about readings too, like going back over past readings, no matter who the reader is, personal readings, public, whatever messages, even if you have shit written down, it's like going back over things. So it's like this, whatever this is, this betrayal, this problem, it happened. Okay, why? Well, now we got to go way back to the beginning and slowly go over things. The prequel. This is the prequel. There's an explanation here as to what happened, why something happened. Sagittarius can be significant. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, no matter what your placement is. Past, present, and future. Fucking messages. What did I say? Like psychic messages and stuff. Past, present, and future. Okay, something happens present time, or whenever that present time was for you. Could even be in the past. But it's like, what led up to that? Go back to the past. Go over things. To be able to change your future. A sense of redirection. Yeah. Sometimes the answers do lie in the past where, you know, so you don't repeat history. It's like, let's go back over something, whatever it is. Let's look back for a better future. Don't forget history, I'm just going to say. But anyways, take your shot, go for it. This is what I have for you. I love you a long time. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.